There are so many talented modders in the Minecraft community. However, a lot of that remains undiscovered. Today we're going to be looking at 10 undiscovered Minecraft mods. These all have under 15 downloads each at the time of recording. Starting with the Djinn mod, which currently has 3 downloads. And this guy looks very cool. I love the model. Let's see what the capabilities are. So I say build me a house. Moving around his arms. Got very skinny legs. I mean, it doesn't look very cozy, but it fits the brief. I love this robe. Let's see if we can ask for specific things. Say 15 sticks and 8 apples. Perfect. So it definitely needs specific commands. A new coat. You know, I like this guy. What do you desire? To kill the dragon. I wonder if you'll spawn in the dragon. Oh, well, you did, but it's not here. A very interesting mod. I think this is one to keep an eye on for when there's more updates. Moving on. Alright, next we have Rainfrog's Mantis shrimps. This currently has 4 downloads because I think it's like just released. And it adds 3 new kinds of mantis shrimps. I did see one over here. There it is. That's very cool. Really like how that looks. I feel like it fits in just fine with everything else. So that was the zebra mantis shrimp. That's really cool. We also have the peacock mantis shrimp. Wow, I love how that looks as well. And then we have, whoa. Oh, are they all hostile? Oh no. Anyway, they look amazing. I absolutely love how they look if they would stop killing each other. But yeah, so they drop these claws here, which can be used to make mantis armor. Wow. It's very cool, very blue. And there's also mantis blades. Whoa, oh, they look awesome in the hand. Whoa. Oh, that's sick. It almost looks like a scythe until you turn around. That looks really cool. Let's get a couple mobs in here. Oh, so like the same as an iron sword, I think? Very cool. I do enjoy this mod quite a bit. And as every mod should have, its own little plushie. Oh, that's adorable. Next is Mystical Remnants, which currently has 2 downloads and adds a bunch of different weapons, and it looks like adding some armor and books as well. They have 3 different temples. Here's one of them, and we have a katana. Oh, and of course it looks very cool in the hand. Plenty of other weapons as well. Here's the scythe. Right click to deal 10 damage to all entities. Wow, that's very good. Then we have the sword, which gives all surrounding entities the blade. Huh. Okay. We have a dagger, which does slowness. We have a longsword, which poisons all nearby entities. We have a hammer, which makes an explosion under you. That is bigger than I expected. And then finally we have the glaive, which doesn't say what it does, so let's just see. Oh! I'm guessing it does that. And let's see what the armor looks like. Oh, very cool. It has like the warden antlers on it. Very cool. Alright, next up we have Lightroot, which currently has 6 downloads, which adds this new biome in the nether. It's very bright when you walk over here. There's a bunch of new flowers, and that looks new as well. What's this? Lightroot stone. That's a really interesting texture. And there's these different blocks you can make with the Lightroot. Inferopraise sunflower. That looks really cool. Yeah, there's a way to get Inferopraise crystals, which was the name of the sunflowers. Oh, there's like different buds, so I'm guessing there's an amethyst somewhere. And with that you can make... Oh, that's really cool actually, the fact that it glows. It looks like blaze rods. Finally there's Lightroot TNT. Oh, there we go, and it turns normal TNT when it flashes. interesting. There's also this light. So that's like a way for having dynamic lighting. That's really awesome, actually. Yeah, something a little bit new for the Nether. Not bad at all. Alright, next we have the eye mod. So it starts by finding some eye ore in the caves. There's quite a lot actually, but I could only find it the same level as diamond. It melts into eye ingots. And you can also make eye blocks. And then from that we can have a bunch of 40 attack damage? Alright, so the armor gives us night vision, look, speed, resistance, and regeneration. That's what it looks like. So see how fast the pickaxe is. Let's try the sword. Oh wow. Wow. We gotta take on the wither, right? We gotta see what that's like. I think it would be really interesting if there was like an eye creature in the caves. Look at that. Look at that bar. An extremely fast with a fight. Yeah, this is OP stuff. This next one is called Strange Plants 2, which has 2 downloads currently. And you can immediately see the effects. There's tons of new plants, a whole bunch of new flowers like the glow lily, that's very cool. We have blue riverside, which is very pretty. Tricolor, winter crystal, very pretty. Pink bowl, and Venus flytrap, that's really cool. That would be a really cool addition if they had that interact with redstone. We have forest bush, which is very cute, kind of reminds me of Pokemon. We have a bunch of different kinds of juice, so this is apple juice. We have a bunch of different kinds of jams. And we have spears. This is a very cool addition just to make things a little bit more interesting. Alright, next we have the TheSacryMod, which apparently adds a new biome and a new boss. I've teleported to the biome and it looks the same unless it's something I'm not seeing. It's exactly the same underneath as well. So we'll just use a spawn node. It kind of looks like one of those Halo skins. Anyway, we'll leave them there for a while. It also adds copper armor, which is pretty cool. And we have some copper tools, so let's use the copper sword. It is fast. Not really one you can retreat from. Unless you get caught like that. Well, there we go. So it dropped 2 compressed copper, a netherite ingot, and a block of copper. Interesting. Next up is the Spoopy update, which currently has 8 downloads and adds a new biome, 2 new biomes actually. It also adds 3 new bosses apparently. Wow. So there's a new tree type, Spooky log, and there's what the spooky planks look like. And there's a bunch of new zombie types, so we have the swamp zombie, frozen zombie, corrupted zombie, meat zombie, wandering trader zombie, end zombie. That is very cool, I like that a lot. Prisoner zombie, Mantis the prison boss, I'm guessing that's one of the bosses they added. Yep, you can see the bar at the top. And there's also the husk skeleton, very gold, and the sandworm. There's also a cure syringe, which doesn't seem to work on these guys, a pumpkin duel, and then a new ore called Spoostone, which this is what the armor looks like. There's also this second armor type, which is made from not Spoostone, but Spoodit, which is just a bunch of smooth stone, a bunch of Spoostone, sorry. Forest biome. Looks like we have a small prison yard here with a spawner for these guys. And then this is the big prison yards. Oh gosh, yeah. So this is definitely going to be tricky. And yeah, definitely a tough challenge if you want to take on one of these. Some copper. Yeah, you just get a little bit of loot, but not... Oh, netherite ingot. Okay, so maybe it would be worth it to take one of these on. Seems like a fun challenge that I might actually get some benefit from. Let's see if the boss drops anything. Yes, he does. What is this? The corrupted apple. Alright, let's see what the corrupted apple does when we eat it. Spooky totem. That looks very cute, I'm not gonna lie. And if that's a little bit too scary for you, then we have the HajCraft, which currently has 3 downloads, which is what we're going to be ending on. So this just adds the HajCraft plushie and a bunch of other colours. We have Lilahai, Rosahai, Dulhai, Brunhai, Svarthai, and Vilhai. Please forgive any mispronunciations, I don't speak Swedish. And the chunky variants of all of those. And they're actually very cheap. It's just the wool and 1 gold are for the chunky ones. It's just even more wool and gold. It's just very cute, isn't it? I've got to say I do prefer the little ones. If the chunky ones were like this shaped but bigger, then I would probably like them more. But they're looking a little bit like King Boo. Anyway, that is 10 mods, which currently have less than 10 downloads on Modrinth. A lot of that is just because they're new or newly updated or something like that. But if you found anything you liked, all of the links to every single mod I've talked about would be in the description for you to check out and play with. I have a modded series coming up soon, which I'm excited for, so if you like, they won't have Blahais in, unfortunately, but you can stay tuned for that. Otherwise, I have a let's play of some building videos that might capture your interest, but anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.